It is, I think, 2:20 a.m. and I am walking to meet the group so we can leave at 2:30 a.m. I'm going to skip the hike today. My arthritis in my back was cutting up. Plus some personal feminine issues. On top of that, both together just ain't working for me. So I am going to skip the hike, but I'll get my massage done in the hot springs. I just don't think I'll have really good results. Peaceful rising from this beautiful view. All right, so did not make it for the climb because, like I said, my back was hurting me. But one, I was just sleeping in the car. So let's talk about that. Most uncomfortable sleep. 1 a.m. So I need some coffee. What's the options? What kind of coffee?
You can choose
Oh,
ABC, Nescafe, white coffee.
white coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, vanilla. Okay. Can I have vanilla coffee?
What?
Yes, please.
Yes.
One. Thank you. Okay, so we came up here to meet the group. They're gonna come down from there. But like this little coffee shop was here, so happy because I've been wanting some coffee. So I got some coffee from here. I'm gonna enjoy this. Maybe I'll get a chance to do a little bit of talking while I'm drinking it. But it's cold up here. I got on resort wear because I'm ready to go get a massage. And I'm about to get sick. That's why he's sneezing. This vanilla coffee, and Lorena said it was good. So
Yes,
cheers. Cheers to Lorena, who has been on a journey to get here. God is about to bless her.
Amen.
This trip. So cheers to you making it an amazing trip.
Cheers to my new sister.
Yes.
God bless you, honey, and all that you have in your heart.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so we're at the hot spring. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Let's go up one. So I was asking about how when we first started taking photos, like it wasn't really foggy, and then it got really foggy. He said you can just see the clouds. They'll come in and out, disappear, which I didn't get to see at the top, but heading to get a massage. Cannot wait. So we're at the hot spring and we get a welcome drink. So I'm going to do that. I'm not getting in the water. You know what? For a Florida girl, I really don't care for the water like that. I had to stop because I just realized I did not bring my shades. So now I'm mad about that. It's such a pretty day.
Isn't it beautiful? Right here where I'm at. You feel all that warmth? Oh my goodness, that feels so good.
Especially coming from where we just came from.
Oh yeah, it's chilly over there.
Did you end up doing a breakfast with them?
I need something cold.
What type of drink is that?
Tamarillo.
Tamarello? Oh, Tamarello.
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour? All right, so we are still at the hot spring. I have grabbed me a fresh juice. It's pineapple and watermelon. Let me tell you something. One thing that is just about everywhere I've gone here, there is a fresh fruit option, smoothies, and I love that. Like you can taste that it is fresh fruit. And I feel like in the States, you know, you really don't see that. Like everywhere you go, there's an option for fresh fruit, and this is really good. So I ordered that, but I had an hour and a half 90-minute massage. It was amazing. Felt really good. Some of the other members of the group were coming from the hike, and they got into the hot spring, so they were able to get into the water. And right now we're wrapping things up. They're changing, and then we'll be heading to lunch. So just took a moment to kind of just enjoy the scenery for the next 15 minutes or so until I walk over and meet the group, and then we'll have lunch, and then the rest of the day is pretty much ours. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I plan to take a nap, like to take it easy, but still open to just kind of relax. I may just sit on the balcony at the hotel, but as for now, I'm just gonna enjoy this fresh fruit. We may not be in Dallas, but we love a rooftop. Okay. You know, I usually try to wash my face and look presentable, but I'm just gonna go ahead and record now. So it is probably about 4:50 a.m. We are going to head to an island. So we had to get up early so that we can get to the harbor and that we can get on and we can get our luggage on because we're switching hotels today. So it's another early morning. It's not as early as yesterday, but it is another early morning. So I need to get myself here, you know, together pretty quickly because I'm going to have housekeeping come help with my bags, as you have seen in the video. I believe I captured stairs for the hotel. There's no elevator. I think there's only four levels anyway, but they're gonna come and assist with my baggage, so gotta move here pretty quickly. We are going to do some trails today, so I am going to participate in that. Very happy that I sat out yesterday, especially after some of the feedback from the group about, you know, it just being extremely steep. If they would have known more of the details actually about like how extreme it was with the steepness, climbing rocks, you know, there were multiple groups that participated. Like when we first pulled up, you saw all these different people that were going to go up, and there were people falling. So I am happy that I decided not to. And I, you know, even though I was like, when I was in the car, I was like, I wonder if I should just go, even though I wasn't even ready. Like I didn't even have the proper shoes. And something was like, no, because you could potentially hurt yourself. My back could start hurting where I would miss out on everything else for the trip. So we have a trail today when we get to the island. So I'm going to participate in that. I feel much better. I'm probably going to stretch here in a second, and the massage I think also helped. So we're going to get our day started. It's really early. Not as early as yesterday, but it's early, and the tour guide made it very clear. We need to be down. We need to be leaving at 6 a.m. Okay, don't be late, because we've been a little bit late. People strolling in after the time. He's like, no, we need to be there. If we don't be there, there's going to be an impact when it comes to luggage. And I think it was everybody cute. Like, all right, we don't want to be struggling with all this luggage, so we need to get there on time. So let's get ready. So let me go ahead and get ready. I haven't been capturing me getting ready because it's just too much going on. And I already move kind of slow in the mornings, but I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, and then probably will capture me once I get either in the bus or as I'm walking down towards the bus. So see you in a little bit. All right, so it's about 5:57 a.m. We were supposed to leave, or leaving at 6, and I requested them to come get my luggage, and I called about 5:30 a.m. thinking like that was enough time. And the guy was just coming. As I was coming down, I was starting to take one down myself, because the tour guide said if we don't leave on time and get there on time, like it's gonna be harder with our luggage at the harbor. So I was like, you know what, I might as well struggle. So we would have had to bring them up here, and there were some other ladies who were like trying to figure out what to do, and he told them to leave it there, so that means we're gonna be late. But these are more stairs that you got to go down there, and then you got more stairs to go up here, and then the bridge walk. So I was trying not to be that one to make us late this morning, but you know, without having the one being that there's such a distance between the room and the checking in where parking is, and then you know, people, oh, you know, you can walk upstairs and things like that when you have luggage, but you got to think about it, taking it up and down the stairs and then this walk And easy for everyone, especially when you're on a trip for like 2 weeks or you're traveling internationally. You probably pack a lot heavier. So, hate that I'm late, but I'm here. We're getting on the boat to head to the island. We made it to the island. What I saw at the hotel is nice. And very, very nice. I need to ask him about the gelato because I know there's history in Italy about gelato, but there's a lot of little gelato places. He said he had fried fish. Fish and fried rice. That was really good. So like everybody now is about to walk over there and get some. I think he said it's wrapped in like a leaf. So we're gonna check it out and see where it's at.
Do I have enough with the money you gave me?
15,000.
15,000?
Yeah, 15. 1 5.
Okay.
Do I have enough?
You're gonna get 15,000.
Only one?
And one more for me.
All right, so the rice going like hotcakes. When you open it, can I see it? I want to see it when you open it. You don't mind? There it is. Look at that. Made it to Diamond Beach. Come on. Gosh, this is beautiful. Look at this view behind me.
Come on in.
Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. Just gorgeous. More stairs today. Yikes. Marvin Sapp said I never would have made it. Oh Lord, it's more. Look at this view. Now, y'all, my legs hurt. But I think it was worth it. Getting back up. I'm not really sure why we walking all the way to the end, but that's where he asked us to go. So let's head that way. Hey Hannah, you made it.
I know, how beautiful. We climbed all that.
We climbed all that to
Can't tell
get
me I
down
can't
here.
do nothing. Right
Yeah,
there.
you're right. Ain't no reason why I can't get up and work out early in the morning. There's no reason. All right, so we are at Diamond Beach. And we had to come from the top over there to the bottom. So I got me a smoothie. It's dragon fruit and mango. It's so good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to ask if there's a sink, like how do you wash your I want to know how they was washing their hands because they're down here and they're making some of these smoothies and I just need to know how, and she was able to show me. So yeah, but this is good. We're at lunch and the next stop is the treehouse. Well, we gotta climb that too. Oh shit. So more climbing.
I should have got watermelon. Look
Thank
at that.
you. Thank you. We're heading to the treehouse. Look at me. I had that jackfruit, like a piece of the jackfruit. I had that dragon fruit and a piece of it like was in my mouth, and I thought it was like something else. And I tried to pull it, got on my shirt. But we are heading to the treehouse, which is more walking, more stairs, but everybody was paying because you gotta pay. So they're paying, and then I'm gonna meet up with the rest of the girls now who are waiting. But let's look at the view. We're at the treehouse. The first beach we went to, well, really it's the other side, same beach, was 160 steps. He said this is 180. So I'm not even waiting for the group to finish with their photos on the treehouse. I'm heading back because I already know my legs are gonna be hurting and I'm gonna be moving slow. So to go at my own pace. Going at my own pace. I got my rescue inhaler. Probably should use it. But so far, moving better than I was at the beach. So keep moving, keep going, and get this over with. This is the last thing we have for today. And then we're heading back to the hotel. How much further to the top? I done took a break. How much further? Halfway? Halfway. My breath. Halfway. I'm at a stopping point. Let me get a... So the stopping point is the Cocoa Cliff. It was one of the areas you could do a photo op. Treehouse swing. And the cliff. So here's the next. I'm literally sitting down to take a break. Out of breath. All right, I gotta get this moment from the last video, what I showed you. Guess what? I'm almost done. I am almost done. Our second hotel. Look how cute this is. Check this out. Love the bathroom. The curtain. Alright, so some of us are meeting by the pool. They're getting in the water. But I'm gonna grab me a cocktail and just kind of hang out. Let me get the view for you all again so you can see it. Room. What's out in front. But look how pretty it is. Excited to just kind of relax, chill out. And I know folks want to, you know, kind of get their body situated from all that walking we did. Look at that. Pina colada with an extra shot. All right, so I am heading to dinner at the resort. We left the pool. We said we were going to meet up for dinner, so I'm heading over that way. I think a few others need a little bit more time because they got in the pool and we just got caught up in the conversation, especially with Tony. So they're getting ready, but I'm going to go ahead and head over and see if I can reserve some seating. But kind of excited to get dressed up. Y'all know I love resort wear. The outfit I have on tonight is from Fashion Nova. Super cute dress. But anyway, looking forward to, you know, just hanging out with folks and grabbing a cocktail, having a good time. Tomorrow we do snorkeling. Well, they're doing snorkeling. I'm not doing it. But I will be on the boat to enjoy. So, all right, heading to dinner. Good morning. We are here at the resort. I'm actually like an hour late. We're supposed to be meeting for lunch or breakfast at 7 a.m. And I'm leaving at 8. But the tour guide said we can leave at 8:30. So, took my time and kind of ran into some hiccups this morning with some other things. But while we're here, why don't we just stop and look at you at the hotel? I can wake up to that like every day. But anyway, slept good. Hotel room is huge. But need them to come do little things while we're out today. But we are doing the snorkeling, which I'm not participating, but most of the group is. So I'm going to enjoy the boat ride, you know, and hang out. And then I think we have lunch and we're done for the rest of the day. So it should be a pretty cool, chill day. I assume, I think that we're going to all try to do dinner tonight. So, yeah, but let's take a look at the, and like how you can just basically see in the rooms. Somebody mentioned last night, like, be very intentional about keeping the front part of your room clean. That way you can't see. But These are just so super cute. I think that's Hannah walking down. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some coffee, a little bit to bite on, and head out. Fresh watermelon juice, so good. Hello. I had to miss out on snorkeling this morning. Period. The entire trip. I thought I was gonna be able to sit on the boat, but what we found out is that the tour guide said the boat shakes and rocks so much that I will get motion sickness if I stay on the boat. Like getting off and actually doing the snorkeling helps with that. So he didn't think it was a good idea. So I think a total of four of us stayed. Yeah, four of us, four or five, four or five. Stayed at the hotel for various reasons, but that was the reason why I decided not to go. Now, let me be honest with y'all. I thought I was gonna get some type of yacht experience. I should have read the room a little bit better to realize um, this is not, I'm not in Miami or Mexico. And there may absolutely be yachts here, right? But I just assumed it was like a yacht style boat. So, of course, I got my captain on and I was just going to chill out while everybody did snorkeling. But what the tour guide said, I was like, all right, I'll just stay here. So I was able to do breakfast at the hotel, look at the beautiful view, hung out with some of the girls at the table, just talking, and had a chance to help some of them with like Instagram. Like I know something, but I know a little something to help them with how to post and stories and adding music. And then we all scheduled massages. Let me tell you something. My legs are hurting, and I didn't do the 2.5 hour hill hike with them, and then it took them like an hour and a half to come down. But my legs is hurting. So looking forward to the massage this evening. This will be my second massage since I've been here. But we're at a new hotel and footage of that. But I just want you to see like the view. So that's the door from my room. And then there's the villa next to me. And these are the villas in the front. A couple people are staying there. I think Tony's a little bit further down. And then there's another villa like next to me. Sorry for that being shaky. I got my tripod, but it was a little shaky trying to show you that. So I'm just out here kind of enjoying. The group is going to come back and grab us for lunch in about 30 minutes, and I'm sure that'll give them an opportunity to shower and change from snorkeling. So I'm going to get ready here in a second, but I just wanted to come in, and we were talking about at lunch today, breakfast, and I've said this like multiple times to people. This is just like naturally relaxing and calming. There's no drama. Like it's a little careless now on that road. Driving has been a little bit of the careless side. I'm like, why are there little kids driving scooters, okay, in traffic? Um, but it's just such a carefree spirit. And they are very big on like karma here and their gods. Like you may be able to hear in the background. So we came at a time where there was a holiday, and then there were multiple ceremonies over multiple days. People are sacrificing things, and you should be able to see that in the videos. The different bowls, the leaves, and they sacrifice so many different things. Cigarettes, it could be food, it can be money, anything that's important to them they sacrifice. So you may hear because I heard it at the beginning of the video, I could hear them singing and praying. So you could hear that at some point in the video. But we're at island. We're at our second hotel, and then the island is Nusa Penida. Nusa Penida, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Penida had the waiter at the restaurant like pronounce it for me, and I think that's correct. So we're here for 3 days. This is day 2. And then tomorrow we had another hike. I got some videos of the hiking, and if you all follow Tony Gaskins, which I believe most of you do, he recorded more than I did going down. And let me tell you something. To know that tomorrow's hike is 700 stairs, which is 3 times more than what we did yesterday, that's insane. And supposedly that hike is more intense than the hill climb they did. So I'm definitely going to sit that one out. I think the group is going to decide as a team, like, let's find something else to do, because you want to enjoy the last days. And the views have definitely been very, very, very beautiful. But it can be very dangerous and risky. And depending on where people are with their legs, like my legs are sore. We were at breakfast and I was just sitting down and I had to stand up. That's how that's how bad my legs were hurting, and my glutes. So I just stood up and stretched, and I'm gonna get another massage tonight. But you have to think about, like, if people are not stretching and you're talking about days of just climbing and soreness in your legs, if that's 3 times the number of stairs we did yesterday, a little bit over 3 times, then it's just it can go multiple ways. So I'm curious to see what the group will decide. But I think we're gonna do dinner tonight. Outside, so that's gonna be cool, just to kind of get dressed up and hang out outside of the hotel, even though it's beautiful. But like I was saying, it's just like naturally peaceful and calming and relaxing. And what it has reminded me, outside of being grateful, right? Gratitude, because there's so many things that we complain about, we focus on. And I was even telling them here, at breakfast this morning, like, one thing I've noticed is, like, it's very carefree and just freeing, and just naturally feels like there's a relaxing spirit on everyone that I've interacted. But then also, like, they're not into some of these things that we are in the States. um I know this may not be a big thing, but, like, most of them who are locals, you can see that, like, they're just throwing some slides, like almost like equivalent to Old Navy slides. Most of the times, you may see some people with some sneakers, some other shoes, but for the most part, that's it. They're on their scooters. They're walking long distances. They're doing some of these stairs. Of course, they have their village attire that they may wear for the culture, but just a very, very, like, they're not caught up in some of those things. And I like nice things. I love designer things, like these shades, these Bottega sunglasses. Love them. Those things I like for myself. It's not for anybody else. But, like, it reminded me, like, some of the stuff just don't matter. You know? We're so busy comparing ourselves at times that, like, what is it really worth? I was even asking the first tour guide, my arm's starting to hurt. I was asking him about, like, violence here. And he was like, "What?" I was like, "There's a lot of violence, in America. Like, what about here?" And he was like, "Mm-mm, we don't, we're not really experiencing that." And then that same day, I saw that there had been a shooting, I think, at a boardwalk in South Florida, which, if most of you know, I'm from Broward County, Pompano Beach, Deerfield Beach area, and I believe it was in Miami, which is about 30 minutes north of me, where I was born and raised. But it's like, to not have to worry about that. It's just giving people tips. They're so grateful. Even the tour guide, he was like, we were so money wise, the conversion, $100,000 is equivalent to about $7 in the U.S. And so it's, you know, when I got my first bill from the first hotel, I was like, wow, that's all I owe. And I had been eating and having drinks there. But, when he was trying to break down the amount for the tip, so $50,000 is like about $3 to $4. And you start to go less, like, it's less than that. And I was just like, you sure that's enough money? We was talking about the tip. He was like, yeah, they'll be very grateful. And some of them, the money that I've left, for them, and I'm sure others have too, but, like, the gratitude, and, like, for me, just, and I know all cultures are different when it comes to tipping, but they were just, like, so grateful, so grateful to receive it. And I'm like, wow, it's just a moment of reflection, and, like, to sit back and really think about, like, what matters. I can see myself living here where I am in life, and wanting to value peace, relaxation, my happiness, my joy. You all know self-care is so important to me, and to not be caught up in so much of the things that don't matter. Like, what's really important. And I knew that this trip would be something that I wouldn't say like a breakthrough, but I was excited about, like, what would resonate with me while I'm here. and what I would walk away with. And it's just reminding me like, this is, you deserve to have just a natural peace, a natural relaxation, a natural calmness, a life where there's no drama and you can just, I don't want to say be careless, but like you live a life where you're not stressed and you're just like carefree. And I can just sense that all around me and just multiple people, So at this point, this is the third place that I visited and here. So, as I popped around because we're outside of Bali now, well, that's been on the island. And then the second hotel was an hour and a half away from where I was, the first hotel. So, I'm now in three different areas, and it's just the feeling of interacting with people. And it is making me self-reflect on like what are the things that I need to make changes in my life, what's important. I want to continue to travel, but like other things that I do at home, is it like truly setting me up to be successful where I want to be in long term and or short term goals, or is it just something that I'm doing to do it, right? Or to please other people. Not that I'm a people pleaser, but people want to hang out and things like that. I've toned it down a lot, but even getting to the point where like, does it bring value to what you want to do in the long term? And if you have to say no for a season, to multiple people, to multiple things to really get what you want, is it worth the sacrifice? And I definitely think so. So I'm just excited and grateful to see what else comes from this trip. I'm like, I thought that being here for I think 12 days total was going to be too much. I'm loving it. I think the longest trip, well, outside of Italy with my sister last year for 2 weeks, I think we did Mexico for 10 days and we were ready to go after their seventh day. But this is probably the longest, and I'm absolutely enjoying every moment of it. And it's, I've been here now for a week and it's just beautiful. Yeah, it's just so beautiful and peaceful. So I'm grateful I decided to come. But anyway, I hope that you all are doing well, and I hope that you all are able to take some things from this experience. For me, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm at Coach Jessica Rich, or through these vlogs, just the experience of live your life, live in the moment. That's why I really haven't sat down and done a lot of these. I try to catch it at the beginning of the day or maybe during events, but although I'm recording a lot during this trip, I'm not so caught up that I'm not enjoying the experience in the moment, if that makes sense. I know some people are like, oh, you record, you won't enjoy the moment, but I felt like I've been able to be present in multiple moments, although I'm capturing the experience, which is good. But I hope that it inspires, if it's just one person, live your life. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and take a trip somewhere. I'm all about a solo trip, doing it by yourself. But then also realize we deserve to live a life of joy, peace. We deserve to relax, to rest, to take a break and set those boundaries in place, and just to be in an environment where just so many people and spirits and energy reflect that is amazing. So thank you for your support, and of course watching my YouTube channel, and I'm super excited for you to see the rest of my trip. All right, I'm heading to get my massage. Listen, my legs still hurt. It's after lunch. It's probably about 4:55 because my massage is at 5. We're going to head to dinner outside of the resort. So a group of us are gonna go. I think Tony's gonna go as well. But I need some for these legs. And it's pretty inexpensive too. I think it's like $20 USD for 60 minutes. And there's gonna be a focus on my back. So super excited for that. I'm running a little bit late, but that's where we're heading. Thank you. We are heading to dinner off the island. We decided to get dressed, so Virgin Beach. Here's dinner off the resort. Coming back from dinner. It was nice. The spot was like pretty big. And I'm wondering if like there's a certain time of year where people go there. So when a lot of people, but it was cool, like a beachfront restaurant. Anyway, I'm tired and I'm looking forward to getting some much needed rest. I had to spray some off because some mosquitoes had gotten into my room, and I believe it's because housekeeping, when they came to clean, they left the door open. And also tonight somebody made this point that like the door itself, there's like little cracks, so like stuff can get in. And I've seen more and more mosquitoes, so excuse me. Hopefully tonight they don't bite me up too much. But anyway, dinner was cool. Good to get out. And now I am heading to get some rest. Thought I saw a frog. Peaceful rising. Hannah messaged me this morning and asked if I wanted to, well, she asked the group, was anybody up and wanted to watch the sunrise? And I had just happened to get up and use the restroom. I'm like, you know what? I wanted to sleep in, but why not? Why miss out on the opportunity to watch this amazing view? And it is so pretty and relaxing. When I was in the bed last night, I was looking around at the room and I'm like, I really think I can see myself living here. Even the setup of the villas. So if you look at the villas, like the size of them and the room that I have, maybe, you know what, in the actual space that we have, they could actually add like a small kitchen. And I think that like it would be perfect for someone who was like traveling temporarily or even living there. If you really think about it, like it's a nice size where like, you know, more like an efficiency. Or I guess it can really convert it to a 1 bedroom based on how they get set up. But anyway, you can definitely live there. And I was thinking about that. So I don't know. But anyway, I got up to look at this amazing sunrise. Breathtaking. All right, it is about 9:17. Breakfast ends at 10, I believe. The group met at 8. They were gonna do breakfast and then a devotional, but since I got up and kind of sat down downstairs by the pool with Hannah and was looking at the sunrise by the pool, decided to get back in bed and kind of chill a little bit before heading down to breakfast. Since we decided to, as a group, cancel the hike for today, which was 700 stairs. We are still gonna do the lunch that's scheduled with the travel group, but now we just need to figure out what else we're gonna do. I think some folks want to do jet skis. They asked about ATVs, so not sure. And then someone just messaged me and asked me if we were gonna do dinner tonight. So we need to figure out our plan, as this is our last night on the island, and we leave tomorrow morning. I don't even know what time we leave. We have paddle. Is it paddle boating? We have paddle boating back in Bali, so we gotta kind of leave early. That's a good question to ask. But anyway, I'm heading to breakfast, so let's get some food. Let's try this creamer. Adding too much. So we decided not to do the jet skis. I wasn't gonna do it anyway. There's a story behind that. Born and raised in South Florida. I know somebody's gonna say we all afraid of sharks, but like, I am afraid to get in the water just thinking about sharks, and it makes me not enjoy the experience. So with jet skis, I was in Hawaii 2015 and we were on the jet skis. I was driving, somebody was behind me. Was she driving? No, I think she was driving at this point. So my friend was driving, and the way she turned, we flipped off. And so I got on first. And they tell you how to get back on if you fall off. Well, she didn't get on correctly, so we fell in the water again. And all I can think about is like a shark coming. And I don't even think we were anywhere near where that could happen. Still scared. So I just don't do it. And I prefer not put myself in situations where it would happen. That's just it. One thing Bali has is stairs and beautiful views. Thank you. All right, so this is where we had lunch. Look at that view. It was really good. It was probably the best food that we've had, the best drinks, and he even said like we've got the best drinks hands down. I think everyone ordered like 3 or 4 drinks and I ordered one to go. So definitely a great spot. Some good photos. I need a nap right now, so I think it's time for us to go ahead and head back to the hotel. All right, well, it's our last evening in Nusa Penida, and the group is going to have dinner and just kind of hang out. I heard a couple people talk about trying to get into the pool. I don't know if they went before dinner, but it's our last evening here on the island, and it has been amazing. I'm happy we skipped that 700 climb, so 700 stair climb, because my legs still hurting. But it's been a really good experience, so I'm excited for the paddle boats tomorrow, and then we'll have our last dinner. I think we're gonna try to do some shopping at some local markets, but the trip is almost over. But I feel like I've learned so much here, like just about what I deserve, and I deserve to live a life where I'm not stressed out, where I'm relaxed, you know, not worried about my anxiety, sleeping peacefully, even with not getting full 8 hours. I deserve it. And this trip is reminding me of that. So I knew there would be a great lesson and excited to share more, but go ahead to dinner. So we are wrapping up dinner. It was actually really good. The drinks were good. We're gonna head back to the hotel, and then we have an early morning, so gotta finish packing and get ready for us to catch the boat to go back towards Bali, since we're on the island. But just another good evening, good conversation. You know, one thing I like about this trip is that we're talking about things that maybe we talk about with close friends. And you know, I was talking to somebody, my earring doing this thing. I was talking to somebody about relationships and just what I learned, and then we talked about deal breakers